All right, everyone. Happy 4th of July. Actually, happy 3rd of July. Let me slow these puppies down. All right. What's croaking on here? Something's making noise. Oh, it's the crossing gates. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Rolling back over. We spin you guys softly around. All right, everyone who's new to the channel or watching the replays, it is Nick from Nick's Crossing. Welcome. Happy 4th of July. I got the lights. I mean, really, this is nothing new, but for anyone watching, I've got the whole place decked out for July 4th, which is tomorrow. Yeah, so welcome to this special live stream. I wasn't planning on doing this earlier, but unfortunately, this Monday's Monday Run Day Live will be postponed. So I thought I'd do a live today and also a live tomorrow to make up for it. And so far we have RJ, we have Jamie, and Nikki's in the chat modding for us. And I'm seeing the watch count going up. So hopefully everyone's having a great weekend so far. For most of us, it's a 3-day weekend, but even if it's a 2-day weekend, I'm sure you guys will all have fun. This is one of my favorite holiday weekends extravaganzas of the year. So yeah. Got a couple other people in here. You have Tony Baloney, Saturday Run Day. Yeah, exactly. This is a surprise stream. Usually I do the Monday Run Day live, but like I said, this Monday will be canceled just because we're going somewhere else to basically film and do some stuff. So I'm going to get started with the Caboose Parade in a little bit, wait for some more people to come in, and I also want to go over a couple other things on the channel. So Pensy Twins, hey! Yeah, there we go. Actually heard a. All right, so and you guys are in for a treat. I think there's about 30 Cabeeses. I don't know. They didn't teach me that in school. That's what they should be teaching people. How to call caboose plural. I mean, that would make sense to me. So I would be able to use it in real life nowadays. I've got a bunch of them on the tracks. We'll actually go through those first. I'm calling them the honorable mentions. Not because they're not perfect or anything. It's just they wouldn't fit in with a couple other, for a couple other reasons. I'll show you guys in a second. So, yeah, hopefully, hopefully we can get these Cabeese running correctly because there's a lot of them. It's going to be interesting seeing them go around. So, I've got one engine hooked up. I was debating on doing a DPU, distributed power unit, in the middle, but it gets complicated. Hey, Alan, how's it going? But yeah, I've got basically, I believe it's, oh man, like 40 or so in total cabooses or cabeases. So I've never had them all hooked up, and I was basically doing stuff today, and I was like, what happens if we did, a caboose parade? I've seen a lot of other channels do. They call it like challenges. Like I've seen a lot of channels in between do railroad challenges. Like, so one channel will say, hey, I'm going to challenge you to do this, social media form. So I have seen this challenge done in the past. So yeah. Oh, 420. Oh yeah, yeah. Jamie got some new trains, so I'm sure she's going to share that on her channel. They looked amazing for what I saw. I'm really excited for Jamie for those. North Country Trains, how's it going, brother? Yes, happy 4th weekend. It's going to be a great weekend. Today I'm doing the live stream in the studio, showing you guys the caboose, whole collection there. Then tomorrow I'll be doing a live stream at 10:30 a.m. That will be on a live railroad. You got to be seeing York 17. And that will be running tomorrow. The first train, I believe, is at 11. So we're going to get there kind of early, set up. I might bring the portable trains, so you guys might be in for that as well in between runs. But they're going to be running to not too far away. It's a couple old stations up. So it's about a 5 or 6 mile round trip. So they'll be going back about an hour a piece. We're going to catch 2 of those. So basically out and back and then out and back again. But we'll be live streaming down in one of the parks or one of the crossings. I haven't figured it out yet. So I got to make sure I have good cell signal before I do that. Get some upscale cabooses. Yeah, man, I've got tons of them. Unfortunately, they're not for sale at the moment. And the worst thing is too, the trains that you guys saw running in the beginning of the stream. If you missed it, feel free to always go back and check it out. But you guys will see those run as well. Up on the top track, I've got a Conrail caboose, and on the lower track, I've got a another Southern Pacific caboose that are not included in the parade. So it's pretty cool. Henry, how's it going, brother? Unfortunately, not this week. Monday Run Day is going to be canceled. That's why I'm doing 2 streams this weekend. I'm doing today and also tomorrow. So if anyone's interested of seeing a classic looking, they call it an American style steam locomotive. It's a 440 steam locomotive from, it looks like it's Civil War, but that will be streamed tomorrow. So definitely, if you guys would like to join us on that stream, it'll be a little bit rustic. I'll be on the phone doing that stream, not on the studio computer and things like that. It should be a lot of fun. But anyways, first, in other train news, I've told a lot of my YouTube family about it and other train fanatics and such. So great news coming out of Altoona this week. And I believe it was about 6 days ago now that they made the video of it. But what's going on is that 1361, I got to make sure I got that number right, but the 1361 K4 will be restored to operating condition in the next coming months, possibly years. Some of these projects take a while. I believe the same gentleman in charge of the 611 rebuild and a few other very famous locomotives across the country, all live steam. He is backing the project. He's actually the ex Amtrak and Norfolk Southern, I believe, president or CFO or CEO. So that engine will be done, I'm hoping, within a year. But the biggest thing of this whole project is that the boiler passed FRA regulation, which is huge. The FRA, it's government, they're going to be hard to please, but it passed. They called it a non-destructive boiler test. So they don't put it under pressure. They just did some, I'm sure they did some type of internal observation, things like that. Maybe like sonar, some type of instrument to test the boiler without taking samples and things like that, or powering it up and it blowing up. So that's great news. So we're going to have a K4. There's only 2 K4s in the entire Earth left, and 1361 is one of them. So that's going to be awesome. But I had to put that out there. I'm going to try doing a better job at getting out train news during these types of live streams. If we're out on, railroads and things like that. It's just going to be strictly about railroads and hanging out with you guys. But when we're doing the Monday run days, I'm going to try to give you guys a little bit of the scoop that's going out. And hopefully you guys enjoy that, a little bit of railroad news and things like that. Seeing fireworks today, I'm jealous. Like I said, 10 a.m., 10:30. I'll probably make it for 10:30 just to give myself some time to set up and get in a great spot and things like that. And if there's other rail fanners there, I don't want to get in their way and things like that. But yeah, our fireworks will be tomorrow night at I believe it's a school lot that's doing them, so it should be pretty cool. Get some coffee real quick. Oh yeah, nice warm coffee. All right. So, yeah, happy 4th, Henry. I forgot to say that as well if I didn't. Alrighty. So, the honorable mentions on the tracks, we have 2, 4, 6, 7 Cabeese waiting in the station. What brand coffee? Oh, okay. So, this is actually Maxwell House, but it's called Max. So, I guess it says it's like a medium roast, but apparently it's the most like caffeinated K-cup they have. So I found it at Walmart. I was like, okay, let me try this out. But it's called like Max. So it tastes pretty good. It's actually really smooth and everything. Hey, Son's mom, how's it going? Hey, Henry, have a great weekend as well. So let's get into the start of the honorable mentions. And let me lower my screen a little bit. If I missed your guys' comments, I'm really, really sorry. I have the screen down just for personal reasons and security reasons. So I want you guys seeing my screen, the complete screen at least, but I'm sure you guys have captured it before. All right. So, Sunsmon, Nix, did you see 611? Actually, yes, we did. The second week it was out. The first week was just insane. And the second week we saw it. They actually... Was it the second week? It might have been this. Oh, you know what it was? It was the first week, but the second day we were out there filming, and it was horrible weather. It was really, really nasty weather. We had a lot of rain and stuff, but we made the best of it. We had a great day filming out there at the Strasburg. As always, we have such a great time. And 611's amazing. If you guys haven't checked her out, definitely do so. I'll be there in a few weeks with a great friend of mine filming that is new to Strasburg. So I can't wait for that. So, guys, these are the honorable mention Cabeese. And let's see. Death Wish coffee sounds like something I enjoy. Yeah, make sure Bronson doesn't pop out of my coffee with like an Uzi and a lunchbox or something. That's a Death Wish reference. Not yet. I only mod people that I've met personally, so unfortunately not. I apologize for that. No hard feelings. All right, guys. So these are the honorable mentions. So up front, we have 2 cabooses that mean a lot to me. They're actually the one on the right was my father's growing up. I don't know how that got thrown into this mix, but this is the other copy that he had with another train set, the lighter one. The one on the left actually came with a post-war set. So we're going to keep on moving. We're going to keep this going. Let me actually move the mic over here so you guys can hear me while I'm standing up. Next, we have... Actually, I'll start taking them down. All right. See any other comments we got? All right, so the next one is, this is the one my dad had forever. And here is a Chessie CNO, Chesapeake and Ohio Chessie system. So let's see. All right, guys. So this one, I really like the decal on it. I love the Chessie cat. It's such a great, iconic train piece of history, all that stuff. So we've got this guy here. And let's see. So what we have is Let's move on to this one. This one's actually from, it looks like the 1970s. And I forgot to mention, these are all honorable mentions in the parade because they are missing the rear coupler. So on the rear of this, just to show you guys here, let me bring you guys for a second. It's just a truck. Compared to this side has the coupler, which you guys are probably having a hard time seeing. Let me turn the light on. So there's a coupler right there, right? Whoops. There's a coupler. There we go. Look at that. So this side doesn't have a coupler, so this truck can actually like freely spin around. So there's no way of how to connect this to the other Cabeese. So that's why all of these are honorable mentions. I think this is a great looking caboose. I do use it time to time. And like I said, I love CNO. I love the 2 Lionel Lines Cabeese that we have to my left that we just saw. So anyways, we're going to move on. Poor rear couplers. Maybe you could a reverse parade. I thought about doing a pushing parade, but that, you know, it's whatever. I mean, I'm showing them now. You guys will definitely have a great time seeing the full-on parade here. So give me a second. Let's get the next one up. Next, we have a Virginian Railroad caboose. Not too familiar with that Virginian line, but I love the colors on here. This is a lighted caboose, and the light is dead in this one, unfortunately. Moving along. Oh. One of the engines just cut on. It's cool. Next, we have a Rio Grande caboose. Right there, I love the graphics on that one, especially that yellow really pops. I believe this one is also a lighted caboose. All right, moving on. This one's actually very light, and this was from, surprisingly, 1974, so some older caboose in here. All right. We're going to move on to these last two. And these are from the post-war era, and they are both lighted Cabeese. These were also picked up over time and things like that. So these are great Cabeese. I believe the SP stands for Southern Pacific on there, right in there. It's kind of hard to see. Let me turn off this light. Give me a second. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Give me guys 1 second here. Yeah, RJ was letting me know. It's like he was asking me, it's like, do you have more Cabeese underneath here? Because I had a couple more of these, and these are actually copies. So he's right. So he was texting me about which ones are copies. Oh, sorry. Let me move it back in the shot. So this one, I actually have 2 of these. This is the one I left out for the parade because I ran out of space on the that passing track there. So, all right. So next one we got. Oh, we did this guy, and this guy here I forgot to mention is similar to another one that I have, but not entirely the same. All right. So far so good. We've got, how many we got in here? This is 7, I believe. Yep, 7 of them. So you guys have to hold on for the entire parade. Oh, it's all good, RJ. Yeah, I know I had, what was it? I think I had 2 of the brown ones. When you guys were over running stuff, it was like 2 of the brown ones, 2 of the red ones. But like I said, I've got the other copies of them underneath the platform. And then one of them's broken. It's actually missing a wheel, which I have to fix. I'm going to have to find a place for these really quick. Put them on my... All right. I'm going to put them on the bench. Because if I keep those cars in this spur, my banjo signal will go crazy and it won't turn off. And I want to burn that little motor out. So, all right, guys. Next, we have the main event here. and that is going to be pulled by my Baldwin switcher from MTH. It's a Proto Sound 1 Baldwin AS616, and basically, what was it? Man, I forgot. I think it's from 1990. So definitely a older piece, but it's not too bad. Give me guys 1 second. All right. Trying to figure out some internet connectivity stuff here. So far, the internet's looking good. So if you guys saw last week's stream on Monday, we had some issues with basically internet connectivity, things like that. So everything's looking good. Checking the phone. All right. So now we have the main event. Let me get some music going. We'll let the train run around a few times just in case someone misses it. But I think there's at least 20 of them. I want to say there's close to 30, but I'll let you guys count while it goes by. Give you guys something to do. Let me lower this camera down a little bit. Let's see. Get you guys on track level here. Yeah, I thought I made Alan a mod like a month ago or so, because we're all like a big family and stuff. And like I said, I've met all these people. They're awesome. I call them my YouTube family. So yeah, everyone, Alan, eventually Apocalypse, definitely check out his channel if you guys haven't yet. He's doing a lot of train stuff as well. And we're actually doing a couple of, I believe there's a train video we'll all be in July. So it should be a lot of fun. All right. So let me start this parade up. Let me get the engine going. I'll turn on the lights a little bit so you guys can see the biohazard. That's actually Alan, that's actually radioactive waste. Make it even better. Letting the engine warm up really quick. All right, guys. Get some music going. Oh no, come back. So much weight. There we go. Of course, I'm playing the music from Monty Python's Flying Circus. The Mazda Squad. Yeah, I was gonna say, Alan, is the radioactive car green for the Area 51? Nice. I've always wanted that car. All right, we'll get the we'll go around one more time, and then I'll go through each car. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go through each car just to show you guys what they are. And we actually take the engine off the track. I'm going to push this set of cars, and I think I counted 16 Cabeese in this, and this consists of Cabeese. It's probably the longest, well, actually, it's probably one of the longest trains we pulled up here in the studio. The second longest was probably the New York Central set that I have. It's got, I believe, 6 passenger / coach cars and baggage cars. And I believe there's a combo, a baggage, 3 coaches, and an observation, something like that. Hey, Split Rock, how's it going? Welcome to the Cabeese Parade. So I'm going to put this engine, I'm going to sit her carefully in front of me. And we're going to go through each one of these, give you guys a look of what the collection entails. All right, let me spin you guys. I'm going to put some lights on. Let's see. And actually, I'll turn the lights. I'll actually light up the Cabeese as well. I love a good Cabeese. Oh, man. Oh, vomit bonnet. That's so cool. Oh, of course, the smoking caboose that I have. You guys can see it. This Western Maryland right here. This guy's starting to smoke. So we'll get to him. Well, actually, I'll turn off the lights so I don't burn it out. All right. Let's see. Let me get the lights on. I got to go through the app and all that good stuff. All this fancy technology, man. I just want to flip a light switch. But we'll get her. Let's do this. We'll do a custom color. And come on. We'll do a sky blue. That's not too bad. Let's do that. All right. So what we have first and foremost. Oh, hey, Dan, how's it going, buddy? All right. So I tried to kind of put the cars with its road name to kind of organize them, but some of them got a little haywire. I believe we're pretty much organized. But this, for starters, save the best for first. In this case, it's actually my favorite caboose of the collection. It's an MTH Pennsylvania. I like it's a portal window caboose. I'll actually turn on the lights so you guys can see them a little better. You have a caboose parade. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to go through them, and then we'll run them again. I'll actually choose a different engine to give this poor Baldwin a break. It's doing a lot of work. All right, guys. So here we go. Yeah, this is a beaut. It's lighted, and they actually put a crew figure up as a spotter. It's got a little radio antenna up top. So here we go. And you guys, this is a radio antenna because the smokestack is on the other side right here. So here we go. We got this guy. Man, this train is so heavy. Holy crap. Another Pennsy caboose. I believe this is a Menards caboose. And we go down the line. We've got another Pennsylvania Railroad caboose. This is actually very similar to the ones down in York for the Northern Central Railroad. Actually, both of those look very similar to that. Next, I threw in there a Seaboard. It's a little bay window caboose right there. Well, actually, this one's a Lionel. The last one's a Lionel as well. And we're going to go into this Western Maryland. This is one of my favorites. This is an extended vision line caboose from, actually, did I just derail? Nope. Let's see if I can get it to smoke for you guys. If it does it. There we go. Puff, puff, puff. Sometimes it helps if you give them a shake or so. Might need smoke fluids. Let's do a little bit of that. Oh, there it goes. Looks like the caboose is on fire. It's coming out of the wrong hole. Oh man. Let's see. See if that works. You guys see any smoke coming out of there? Oh. Have to blow on it a little bit. But yeah, we got some smoke coming out of there. So that's an extended vision line. I turn off the power, then it starts to smoke. Check that out. Isn't that crazy? Oh, man. Remote control of the lights is for. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are making me like trains even more. Oh man, it's all good. Yeah, I started off early, and I'm addicted to trains now. I actually got a couple more today. I'll show you guys, just because this is the only live stream up in the studio for this week, unless I do like a random stream or something like that. But yeah, this is a great caboose. This is actually kind of a local piece because of Western Maryland. Hopefully they get their act together and get that 1309 spinning. It's a giant steam locomotive. I believe it's an Allegheny steam locomotive. So I can't wait to see that in action. Actually, no, it's a mallet. I'm sorry, guys. Not the Allegheny. It's a mallet. Wrong. The NS at Conrail, the NS will not pull this train. I guarantee it. This train probably weighs like, I don't know, like maybe like 10 pounds and pulling. So I got a dual motor doing the job. It's yes, it is operating, but it's actually back on the wall. So we're gonna move on to, got a Great Northern caboose right here. This actually came with an RS3. That's my dad's. And this, it's really cool. I like the radio equipped. I love seeing that logo on there. So let's move on to the next one. Got a Union Pacific Vision Line caboose from, I believe this is from the late 80s, early 90s. I love the detail on here. It should light up. There we go. Check that out. Really cool. Next, we have a porthole window caboose from UP. Check that out as well. Safety Plus. I love these safety logos on here. It's got all the nice riveting, cool stuff like that. What scent smoke? I think it's whatever's left in there. It's probably just like I don't know, like dank coal or something. The reason why she's asking, we actually bought cotton candy scented smoke for one of the engines. I'm going to start running it. It's pretty cool. I'll be buying a real speeder, a real rail speeder. Buy a real train. You could. So, Dan, you can actually go on auctions. They sell real trains and actual cars and things online. You can actually show up to a public auction, and they auction off Cabeese and cabooses, train cars. I've even seen engines in wide scale auctions. So next is the other smoking caboose. This one's got a lot of detail on here and things that we don't even use anymore in railroading that were cutting edge at the time. This is another extended vision line caboose. Let's get it to smoke. This one smokes a lot better than the other one. It's got to let it warm up. There it goes. Look at that. Boom. And that's all we get. Oh, nope. Yeah, look at that. And now the other one's smoking. Look at that. Of course. As soon as I put that one away, it wants to do its job. Whew. Yeah, that's like coal scent. Like I call it dank coal because it's like old. But yeah, now that other one, it's still smoking better than it did before. So funny how that does that, you know? Hey, the train freak, how's it going? I missed what. Yes, ACL label. Yes, that's it's back a little bit further, I believe. Conductor smoking some brisket. Yeah, exactly. It smells like the big boy smoke, which smells like liquid smoke for food grade. So it's probably something similar to that. But we're gonna move on. Actually, hold up. I gotta go over the features. So let me light this up again. So the features of it having other than smoke in here, I love all of the decals on here. You can see it says end of train, but safety rules on. I love that logo on there. It's really cool. You also see safety, safety. It's a safety circle. And this is really cool too. So if you guys haven't seen one of these before, this is a barcode that trains used to use to classify the car count, things like that. They have a scanner up on the train would roll through and it would scan all the cars in the concourse. They could tell what the train is and where it's going. Now they use RFIDs and also infrared sensing, things like that. Man, look at that smoke. It's crazy. Woo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's choose ribs. I like the ribs. JT's Mega Steam. I believe that's what's in here, but I do have cedar scent, but it's for super smoke fluid, not JT. Here it is right here. Little cedar smoke. Car track ACL label 1960s, 1970s. Oh, sweet. Are you sure she's Chong aren't riding? They could be. They honestly could be. Oh man, that's great. We're gonna move on to the next car. Here's a Canadian Pacific car. It's got a is that a beaver or a groundhog? I believe it's a beaver on the logo. This is built 1981. Bay window caboose. Pretty cool. Well, we'll see if. Yep, we have lights. Next, we're moving on to a New York Central caboose. I believe this is a close to full scale caboose. Really nicely decorated. NYC looks like a 1920s, 30s caboose. Pretty cool. Next, we'll move on to Santa Fe. Another bay window caboose from 1988 built. Pretty cool. Groundhog. Yeah, I didn't see the tail. I was just like, well, I'm not used to seeing Canadian stuff, guys. I'm from the from North America, but not that North America. Oh God. Bone Joe. Oh man, you guys are great. Oh man. Moving on. This is a post-war caboose. Apparently, these were pretty sought after because of the details of the battery box. That Lionel L apparently attracted a lot of attention back in the day. I think this is from 40. Well, let's see. It has a date on there. I believe it says 140. So 1940. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is actually. I'm not sure if that's from 40. It might be the wrong date or something like that. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, guys. 1947. 47. Right there. It says it in little print. So yeah, definitely post-war. It's got the metal trucks, battery box, the smokestack, and there's two different variations of this. Apparently, the more rare one has a metal smokestack. Mine's plastic, and of course, the guy I bought it from stuck the price tag on there. So yeah, batteries do explode, unfortunately. carefully moving this train up. Bay window caboose. And we also have Western Maryland. That's what that WM stands for. So I love running this with my Western Maryland GP9 that's actually on top right now. Next we have, I'm trying to make sure this doesn't have like a string line effect pushing this on the turn. We have an FEC caboose, Florida East Coast. And this was built 1980. And let's see. The last caboose isn't really a caboose. This is a K-line Connecticut working car. On the other side, it says the name of it, but it's got a little spotlight, little worker spotlight on here. Nice sprung truck car. I love the safety striping in the back, which you guys can get a look at when it passes by. But that is the end of the caboose parade. And we'll hook up an engine. You guys can see her roll around a little bit more. Would you want one of these? One of these working work cars? You can actually try to pull the... We'll try to pull the train this way because we saw that one caboose uncoupled multiple times. Oh, the Southern Pacific. That one is located on the center track right now. Here, I'll show you guys. We'll get her rolling. Whoops. I just got this Seaboard working today for the first time. Yeah, if Alan's still here, these are the radioactive cars that I have. And there you go. Whoops. Southern Pacific bay window caboose from, it looks like it says 1979. I love this caboose. I love the graphics on it. It's really cool. Connecticut Copper Company ore mine in Utah near Salt Lake City. Oh, wow. I had no idea like where it's located. I've got the switcher engine that matches with it, with this guy up on the shelf. They're both K-lines, I'm sorry. And they go with a set. But I always thought these cars were so nice. I had to pick it up, and I went with it. Trailer train, bay window, caboose. Yeah, I love this. Like, I love the graphics on there and everything. Really cool. Wrong font for the Southern Pacific Police. Huh. It sounds like someone's launching fireworks outside too. So we're going to get an engine hooked up to this. I want to see if... I'm going to need something with a lot of power. Let me try to get the... I'm going to try to get one of my post-war engines to hook up to it. I don't know if she'll be able to do it, but let's see if I can get... We're going to see if this NW2 can do it. So, I don't know if it can do it. Oh, man. What do you guys think? You think it can do it? Yeah, she's actually downstairs doing stuff to get ready for this week. I don't know if this engine can do it, but we can sure as heck try. But this engine is very powerful. NW2 624 Chesapeake and Ohio. Hey, the Train Freak, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great 4th. Please stay safe. And for anyone leaving the chat or coming in, we are tomorrow at 10 a.m. on a live railroad doing some rail fanning, so you guys will be with us for that. Oh, it can push. Can it pull? Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Hey, yes, it has magnet traction. I forgot to mention that before, so kind of cheating, but oh. Of course, half my train decided to split in half. Actually, this gives me a great idea. Let's run. We'll make the engine a DPU. Let's do that. So I'm going to find out where it disconnected. Oh, let's see if this will work. So back there, you guys can kind of get an idea what I'm doing. Whoops, wrong train. Don't derail, please. Whew. It worked. All right, guys, I'll show you what we're doing. This is ridiculous. Welcome to Nick's Crossing, where we do ridiculous, crazy things. So I've got this NW2 switcher hooked up, and it's in the middle of the train because one of the couplers decided to give out, which is pretty common for like MPC era stuff. So we're going to run. Oh, man, let's pull it. There we go. Come on, you got this. Doing so good so far. All right, guys, check this out when it comes around. This is going to look ridiculous. Whoa. Fireworks. Oh, yeah. Did anyone catch that? All right, let's try pushing it now. Yeah, there's a lot of sparks. Ooh, she is not liking pushing this train. Oh, poor girl. All right, so she abandoned ship. All right, let's try to get another strong engine. Unfortunately, my 736 is in the shop, and I know that engine could definitely do this job, but I don't want to burn up my NW2. I love this locomotive. Take her away. Take her away. Oh, man. Whew. All right. So I got the NW2 sided. So let me try to find a larger locomotive that could do the job. Not a dual motor like an MPC or anything like that I have, but I'm going to try to find something pretty strong and not going to burn it up. I don't want to kill one of my engines for something fun, you know. Let's see. Huh. I do have some F units I could put in here. Let's do that. All right, guys, we're going to put some F units on the track. Will this work? Oh. All right, so let's see if this will do. All right. Oh, yeah, this will do it for sure. These are both Williams copied F units pretty much from Lionel. Whoops. All right, there we go. Little digital horn right there. And guys, if we really want to get fancy, we could do this. We'll put in a DPU. So let's take this. Let's take this New York Central out. All right, we'll hook him up to the Pensy, and we're gonna do this. Whoops, wrong way, wrong way. Come on. All right, so we're gonna hook up 2 F units. Oh, where are you? There you are. There's the. Oh, sorry, it's geared, so I can't just move the engine. Okay, move it back. All right, here we go. We now have a DPU. All right, there we go. So that's working out pretty well. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Are you serious? So the train decoupled itself, and then so now we have 2 center engines. I don't get it. I give up. Oh. So now we pretty much have a pusher unit. Well, in that case, I'm going to hook up one of the honorable mentions in the front. Hey, Raylan, how's it going? Welcome to the Caboose Parade. We're having a great time. Messing around with some Cabeese up here. We've got so far 16 of them. Let me get this one on real quick. No, there we go. 17 in a row. the trains running up here. Hey, Brian Rock, how's it going? We got some patriotic music going on here. Are you moving the Caboose Park from Strasbourg? No, actually, no. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, these are some of my personal collection I've had for many, many years. Yeah, Dan, this track is called Tubular Track. I love this stuff. It works really well. Hey, Lehigh River, thank you so much. Oh yeah, the Heritage Hopper. I love that. Yeah, this high rail stuff I use because it's basically a little bit more affordable in my opinion, but basically I could run my older stuff without them having issues on like the fast track, things like that. Yes, that is Menards. Yep, I got it recently, a couple months ago. Apparently, it was like a limited edition or something like that, so I had to get it. And also got that Penn Central car that's just passing by up top. I just bought that today as well. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like the Menard stuff too. Actually, the Pennsylvania Railroad caboose that will be passing by shortly. The last caboose passing right now, right there. That's actually a Menard's caboose as well from a couple years ago. So many Cabeese. Yeah, I've got 2 powered units that there's one passing by right now, and the other one is like in the center of the train. So I've got pretty much a DPU and a pushing unit. It's pretty crazy. Like there's the power unit going by, and then there's the other powered unit. Hey, Randall, how's it going? Happy 4th of July as well. Dan, thank you so much. Yeah, I'd love to get back to Altoona. Had such a great time. So yeah, there's one power unit going by, and then the other one is the Southern Pacific. Oh, right there. Let's see if they're warm or anything. Kind of. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's warm. Doing a lot of work. Whew. Compared to the GP9 up top. Yeah, it's a piece of cake up top. Now below, like I said, I've got there I am. Hey everyone. So yeah, definitely crazy. So yeah, if you guys are coming in just now, sorry, the camera's a little low, but basically we're running a caboose parade to celebrate the 4th of July because I had some other plans for the 4th for a stream, but this one seemed like the best idea out of all of them on the list. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And we'll give these engines a rest. We'll run it like one more time. It is getting later in the afternoon. But yeah, I've got a couple of other things to announce. So for anyone just popping into the stream, we have a few people still hanging around. This Monday, the Monday Run Day will be canceled just because of the holiday weekend. We have some stuff going on Monday that we're going to, basically be doing some other stuff around here. But I'll be streaming tomorrow from the Northern Central Railroad in Pennsylvania. So if you guys would like to hop into that stream, it's going to be much earlier than it is tonight. It's going to be around 10 a.m. I'll make sure it's scheduled. I'll give you guys some time to, if you guys would like to watch that stream, it's going to be most likely online by 10 a.m. So if you guys are interested in that, please stop on by, hang out with us. We're going to be down by either one of the crossings or at the station, but they're going to be running their American style steam locomotive number 17, the York, which you guys have seen on this channel a few times. And if you guys are new to the channel, I filmed it last weekend going through the Howard Tunnel for the first time in 30 plus ish years thrown in there. They said 1988 was the last time a steam locomotive ran through the tunnel, not locomotive. So tomorrow, like I said, I'll be around 10 a.m. The first train is at 11, so it should be passing by the one location I have in mind around 11:15, something like that. So I definitely want to get the camera set up, get the phone going, make sure I have great service. You guys can see everything. A couple icebreakers in there. You guys can watch the train leave, and then we'll watch her come back. It's going to be a great day. And they're running a special on the railroad tomorrow. It's $17.76 a person. So it's kind of a commemorative right there for Independence Day. That's the ticket price per person. So it's pretty cool. Split Rock, how's it going? Asked, how many trains did you see in Altoona? A lot. Many trains. Here, let me get this camera up a little bit. Let's see. Let's try that. Move it up here. Hey, there we go. Whew. Looks a lot better. Cheers with water. All right. So while we were in Altoona, we saw Well, it depends. Okay, so at Horseshoe Curve, we saw two trains. A couple of our friends caught four trains that got there earlier. Um, those engines were insane. They were actually running six pulling and two pushing. That video is out right now, so you guys can take a look at that. It's a great little video of us at Horseshoe Curve. It was my first time there. I was kind of tired, not hungover or anything, but we were just exhausted because we did so much stuff that Saturday. So that whole video, I was just like, man, I'm exhausted. Had a great time, but then we had to go up like the 100 plus or whatever 230 steps or whatever there are to get to the top of the curve observation area. So that video's out. So technically, I saw two then. Then that night, the night before, we saw three trains. And these are active trains, not the ones that were stationary and the Railroaders Memorial Museum, and all that. So there's two trains right there. We saw three trains at night, so that's five trains. Then after that, we saw three more trains while at the Railroaders Memorial Museum. And those are active trains, not counting the trains that were parked in the museum or at Horseshoe Curve. Technically, I could say I saw three trains because they have the GP9 static display up on the hill. So, God, it sounds like I can't say what I wanted to say there, but I hear lots of fireworks going out there. So that took me by surprise. 174, I think. Oh, geez. It felt like a million steps. And I did a time lapse of going up the steps, and I did like a fast pace going down. It was a lot of fun. Still here modding, but we'll be going live with Alan too. Awesome. Sweet. Is that going to be tonight or tomorrow? But yeah, that was a great trip. If you guys ever, ever dreamed about going to Horseshoe Curve or seeing some of the other stuff there, definitely worth it. Get out there and explore it. It's, one of those things you got to do at least once in your lifetime. I'll definitely be back to Altoona. I can't wait. The train review for the trains I bought in Altoona just came out yesterday. I had to put all of that together. I ended up recording that this week here and there while, once I got off of work, I was like, it's time to record. Getting back into a new work schedule. So that video is up. Definitely check that out. It was the Norfolk Southern GP9 with two Conrail cars I purchased. So it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I agree. Split Rock. Yeah, definitely. It was on my bucket list. I was very, very happy to get there. I was basically taken away completely. It was one of those experiences. I was just like, wow, I'm here. I've driven trains on there from Train Sim as a kid, like seeing it on photographs, seeing it in pictures or moving pictures, videos. I'm sounding like an old person. Then you go there and it's like, wow, this is amazing. And now actually I have Virtual Railfan of Horseshoe Curve saved in my YouTube playlist. So I'm always constantly checking it out, especially at night, seeing what trains go by. Sometimes you hear people in the parking lot yelling and screaming, there's a train, and you see it. You actually see the lights of the trains coming around. It's so cool. So Virtual Railfan's really cool. Some days are better than others, in my opinion. Sometimes it focuses on the weirdest crap. Like Strasburg's will focus on like a bird flew by and it focused up on the bird as a train was pulling in. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what is this? But Strasburg has two Virtual Railfans. One is at Paradise Junction, and the other one is at the platform. Paradise is interesting during the week because you'll catch an Amtrak flying through that junction, but I prefer the platform. The steam engines come right by, and sometimes you catch a freight train, or if they're doing some type of work and stuff, it's so much fun. Love Horseshoe Curve, but being up. Oh, wow. Glitzen. Oh, yeah. I definitely want to check those out. We were supposed to check those out, but there was just so much going on. We were all exhausted. We did so much. Could have spread it out over the course of like 3 or 4 days. excuse me, like the 2 days we were up there. Oh, now we're having connection issue. Give it 1 second, guys. We're having a internet connection issue here. There it goes. All right, guys. Looks like the stream's back. We were buffering for a second. Hopefully, it doesn't do what it was doing last week. That was awful. I really apologize for that. Really quick, I'm going to show you guys what I picked up today. We have a couple new cars out on the railroad up here. And I'm going to show you guys the newest project of the railroad. Just give me a second. Be right back. All right. Up on up in the town of Crescent, there's a viewing area as well. I'll have to definitely check into that. There's a lot to see. Yeah, Altoona was great. The hotel was really nice. Just everyone in that town was just so appreciative and so nice. It's an up and coming town for sure for tourism, because I think it's kind of a hidden gem, and I don't want to call it like a Rust Belt type city, but it's definitely a nice place to visit. It's not as rustling and bustling as it was during the railroad stuff, but there's still a ton of railroad action. I believe they're calling it like Railroad City, things like that. But it was such a great time. I'd love to get back there and visit. Very, very great, very good experience. I grew up near a city my entire life outside of Baltimore. So when we, I'm not really a city person, just because of the bad rep I've seen from Baltimore and still see to this day. I'm not a huge fan of Baltimore, but when I got to Altoona, I was just like, wow, I mean, this is a nice place. I mean, every cities have their problems, but I just felt like, it's a great tourist place. Everyone was just so nice and so, appreciative that we were there visiting. It was a really good, really great experience. Love when the SD80 Max used the. Oh wow, they used to store them up there. Cool. Oh, I love pizza. Getting pizza and watching trains sounds like a great time. Yeah, that's the vibe I got. So the thing is, for anyone who's not familiar with the Baltimore area, Baltimore is a very patchy city. What I mean by that, you could be driving. I'm actually holding something I'd like to show you guys here. I'll give you a peek of that if you guys can read that. But the way Baltimore's set up, and I don't want to talk about Baltimore. I want to talk about better and brighter things in my streams than Baltimore. But the way Baltimore's set up, it's basically patches. So you have lots of suburbs, or not suburbs, they're divided neighborhoods. So you could be in a really nice neighborhood, lots of money, people out walking around. And then all of a sudden you get to a neighborhood that's not so great. And they're in between the great neighborhoods. So if you ever drive through Baltimore, you say like, man, this looks great. And then you go down the street, it's like all abandoned homes, things like that. So it's just a very interesting city. So my experiences driving through cities, I've always been terrified to drive through cities because of my experiences. And I got to Altoona, I was like, man, this place is safe. Like, it's quiet. I felt like I was home. So it was really cool. Stay by the aquarium. Yeah, that's a touristy part of town near the aquarium. The stadiums, the aquarium, they call that downtown area. That's usually pretty safe because it's touristy. There's a lot of people watching, things like that. But if you go out a little bit further around that area, it's not the best parts. Yeah, I showed RJ this earlier. So if anyone doesn't know what this is, that's a Penn Central logo. So for you train guys out there, this is my next project. It's like hidden. It's like hiding my eyes. This is my next train project. There we go. Ooh, and it's a GP7. This is pretty cool. So this is the next um, high hood locomotive of the collection. And basically, this is a Penn Central GP7. And the only reason why I call it a GP7, it doesn't have the fins up here. And this was $10. It's the complete shell and frame. So it's got the metal frame. Here, I'll turn on the light real quick. There we go. Look at that. So it's got the frame. I just need trucks. I've got the reverse units. And yeah, I blame RJ and another friend of mine for getting me into the Conrail and Pensen. But yeah, this looks great. It's in great shape. But $10, I mean, you know, I'm calling it a like yeah, there we go. Yeah, split rock. Yeah, GP7, no dynamic brakes. It's nice level yeah. So I saw this at the train shop. There's a train shop up in Hanover. We checked out. It's one of my great friends in the industry. They run Iron Horse trains up in Hanover, Pennsylvania. If you guys ever want to check him out, Troy is a great guy. He has a great collection for sale. He also is a featured modeler in Model Railroad magazine. He does two rail O scale. He runs a shop with his wife, and he also helps run the Yesteryear Antique Market, which is where they're located. So I've bought tons of stuff from him. So, but yeah, he was selling this for $10 on the shelf. It's in perfect shape. It's missing the screws, so I guess I could pop this off, but it's missing the front and rear screw to keep this on the chassis. But the handrails go into the shell, so it's kind of holding it all together. Got chassis for that? I do not, but I've got a parts guy I'm going to hook up. I just have to make sure they're four-wheel trucks, not the six wheels, because this is not an SD38 or SD40. It's just a GP7. I did have a couple of nasty plans of maybe switching out some shells and things like that, but that's not going to happen. I'm just going to go build this thing from the ground up. I'm going to put a new lighting package in here and maybe rail sounds. I'm not sure yet. Possibly a rail sounds unit. We'll see. Yeah, exactly. Split rock. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to find one of these that's completely trashed and then go from there. Hey, Dan, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great night. Have a safe, happy 4th of July. But yeah, I blame this on RJ. Yeah, totally RJ's fault. And he can blame me. He actually bought like a brand spanking new engine. It was a expensive engine, but you get what you pay for, and it's a great piece. So I'm happy for him. Us train guys are always broke because we're always looking for the next find. So but yeah, I blame RJ. He can blame me on his engine. I don't want to announce it just in case he does a video on it, but it's pretty sweet. Yeah, so Split Rock, I'm gonna actually do a video series on this. I'm gonna probably do a repair video or a how-to video. I actually thought about taking that NS shell and putting that on here or swapping them out, but no, I'm gonna build this guy from the ground up the right way. The NS is perfectly fine. It's just I had to move some parts around, so now I'm in an endeavor. I need parts, so I've got the engine I took those parts out of is with a repair guy for parts. I know how to do all the repairs on my own. I've spoke with the gentleman. I said, hey, like I just need the parts. I promise you I can do all the repairs on my own for this. So it needs basically just two trucks, one powered, non-powered, And the E unit I can throw in. I've got spare E units on the shelf. Put that down here in a safe place. Oh man. Wait, I'm trying to read some other comments I missed. Oh yeah. So we were leaving an antique shop, and the car is up top. I'll show you guys in a second. So we were leaving. I was ready to check out, and it was actually a cabinet locked in the corner of the antique shop, like upon the exit of the building. And I looked over and I saw an orange box, and you guys know what orange boxes mean. It means Lionel Trains. So I looked over there, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't see this guy's cabinet." And the box, I got closer to it, and I said, "Oh, it says Penn Central." So I got 2 Penn Central items today. One's an NPC boxcar. I love the graphics on it, and the shell, which is now underneath the desk right here for all my project stuff. So I got those, and we got the smoke fluid today, and also a new insulator, railroad insulator that is ceramic. So you can't see through it, but it's pretty old ceramic. It's like brown ceramic glass. Looks really cool. So we're gonna put that with the other ones. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I was gonna find a way to fix this as well, so you guys can see the rocket launch during the stream, but that item is completely toast. So unfortunately, we will not see the rocket shoot tonight, but maybe in the future I'll get this operating again. So let's run. I'll show you guys the Penn Central car real quick. I'll get that. I just have to get the engine moved. It's a Proto Sound 1. There it goes. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to grab the car and show you guys up close. Oh. Hey, DB Tech, how's it going? Working on a display shelf. Yeah, I did that. Just show you guys the wall. There we go. You can see I got some engines missing because we're running them tonight, but I tried working on the wall a little bit, try to organize my stuff, but the 2 locomotives that will go up top, they're actually on the train table right now. And then in here, I've got the Southern Pacific powered A units on the tracks. And then if you look over here, that A unit for the New York Central is also on the track. So pretty much the entire wall is filled. I've got my K4, where is it? 2025 is right there. Go a little bit further down. Whoops. That way. That's my turbine engine. So the wall is complete. So I'm going to show you guys this car. Oh, man. Let's see. Yeah, it's Penn Central. So I wasn't really a Penn Central fan before. I really like the coloring and the decals on here. Check that out. I mean, pretty sweet. And it's just a normal box car. Let's see if it's got a date. It's from 1975. So look at that. NPC all the way, pretty much. Very light plastic trucks, things like that. But this was PC box car. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love this logo on here. The red. It just looked so much different. You know, just so much different than what I've seen, and the color's off compared to that normal Penn Central green. So just something different, you know. The doors do open on this one, so I can get it to, and they stay kind of crunchy. Yeah, definitely MPC, plasticky trucks and everything, but it's pretty nice. And there's no rust. You know, it's new old stock, all shiny. Can't beat that for 1975, you know. A lot of totes. No, there's no totes here. There's no more. This is all the trains I have just right here. No more trains. Except this one. But yeah, I like the just everything about this car. So yeah, this was $20. I mean, I thought it was a good deal for a brand new old stock car. The box was. I don't really keep boxes. You know, I know some Lino guys that like guys don't kill me about it, but I don't have the room to store like hundreds of boxes around unless it's like a very important set, such as like my Santa Fe set, my GG1 set, um, my 2025 engine and tender. I kept the boxes for them. A couple other things here and there, like limited edition stuff. I'll hold on to the boxes. But other than that, if it's like a car, something like that, I usually end up dumping the boxes. Now, some people get irritated with that, but you got to realize how big a box is for one of these. Instead of carrying like around, you know, HO scale boxes or N scale boxes, these boxes are huge. So it takes up a lot of real estate. And then when you try to fold them down, I've got a whole tote full of limited edition boxes. I had the whole 9700 series at one time. Wow. Yeah, that is one nice thing about N scale boxes. They're plastic too. I mean, you can kind of stack them and stuff like that. Yeah, DB Tech, exactly. Like I don't have the real estate. Like I've seen like Eric's Trains, I think did a if you guys are familiar, Eric's Trains does a lot of like higher end O scale um stuff that's very expensive and flashy. Not so much on the toy train realm. He has a couple of toy trains, but most of stuff is scale, O scale. He keeps all the boxes, and I think there's a video of him at his storage unit, and it's completely filled with boxes. I'm like, I don't have the space or the time or the money to store a lot of these boxes for like everything. Also, it's kind of a fire hazard to keep all these boxes in my house, especially if being cardboard. Yeah, I don't want any mistakes happening. Like my boxes that I do have are in a plastic tote under the train table. It's covered so it can't like light up or anything like that. If a spark would hit, I don't know, something stupid could happen. Anything's possible these days. Doesn't, you know, nothing surprises me anymore. Yeah, RJ, keep all my boxes, but yeah, HO. Yeah, I used to keep all my plastic boxes for the N scale until I forgot which boxes went to what. So I ended up throwing them all away. I had like a big paper, like Pacific paper box filled with N scale cars or not cars, boxes. And unless it said it like on the box what it was, I had no idea. So I went to just carrying them around like in a tackle box type container with spacers and stuff. And I'll probably end up bringing a train to run tomorrow during the live stream at the railroad. I'll probably end up bringing my travel N scale set. So that'll give us something to play around with while we're waiting for trains. Like I said, I'm not sure where I'm going to set up because they might be having parties at the location that I'd like to film at. Not exactly sure yet. Yeah, there are some cars I purchased that they don't have a box, or the box is funky. Like some of the post-war Lionel, meaning for anyone who's not familiar with post-war, it's anything after World War II. up until I believe I want to say like 1960. I think it's like 1961 or 60 is considered post-war. Don't quote me on that, but I know it's after World War II. So anything from I guess 46 to 61 is considered post-war, and sometimes those train boxes are kind of funky. They have like mold or mildew or they're rotted. So I don't really keep those because it's a health hazard and mites. Like I opened up one box, man, it reeked of like dust mites. Boxes, yeah, that's true. Boxes only matter if you're only reselling. Yeah, I'm not selling any of this stuff anytime soon. It's going to go to family. Hopefully they want them. I've got tons of trains. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, but yeah, definitely. There's some pieces in here I'd like to sell. I think I talked about that the last stream. They're going to be train show pieces for sure. But if I do a train show, I'm going to have some pieces for sale, some stuff to run, and then also I'm going to promote the channel. Maybe bring some of my live Steam engines, things like that to promote, and that'll probably be this fall unless there's a closer train show I can get into. But I'd really like to show some of the stuff and promote the channel, of course, getting people of all ages, all levels of the hobby involved with, just having fun, exploring trains, running trains, fixing trains, and just, enjoying life. All right, guys, I'm actually going to put this up back on our track. I'm going to run the parade a couple more times. It's actually sucking a lot of power out of this transformer because remember, each car is lighted and a couple other things too. So I'm going to try to run the parade one or two more times for anyone who missed it. That was just coming into the stream. Put you guys back down on the rails. There we go. What train show are you going to do? See, I used to go to the Timonium train shows a lot when we were kids and as older, but because of the whole COVID thing, the Maryland, oh God, what is it? The Maryland Fairgrounds are still a vaccination site until further notice, so I'm not sure. The electrical meteor outside is spinning good. Probably not as bad as if the air conditioner was also on, but it's going pretty well. So there's the end of the train. And by the time you guys see the end, it's already back around again. So here we go. Cabeese. My early days of model railroading, I was sure with my equipment. I lost boxes now that I'm. Yeah, I take really good care of these pieces, and I keep them on shelves and everything, so they're ready to run. I do want to organize my shelves by putting track under them and all that good stuff. Hey, thank you so much. Oh, nice. I love Train World. I was there a few years ago. Actually, probably more than a few years ago. I definitely want to check it out again. Yeah, Lehigh Valley. I definitely want to sell some of my stuff because there's some stuff I just don't run a whole lot, or just they don't really fit into my collection, and that happens. I like collecting pretty much early in railroading up until like I'd say the 1960s. Because I do like some of the early diesels, like the like GPs and things like that. Not a huge fan of the newer looking diesels. Just I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. I'm a steam guy and early diesel guy, and also definitely high hood locomotives. So many Cabeeses. Yeah, DB Tech. I love post war Lionel. That's my stomping ground right there. I love that stuff. Works so well. It'll never die. It'll be going to my kids, grandkids, and after that. A little bit of Sousa, John Philip Sousa music. Got ourselves a parade. Yeah, I love the Kato stuff too, or Kato. Works so nice compared to that N scale fast track or easy track. Oof. All right, guys, I'm going to try one more engine to try to pull all of these cars. I'm going to give these F units a break. Shoo. Yeah, it's nice and warm. There is a vent up here, just like the old post-war. These are Williams engines, actually, so take that off the track. Oh. Do you have an Amtrak boxcar with the little guy that pops out? Not the Amtrak one. I've got the Santa Fe, and the New York Central one I have is actually the Hobo boxcar, which is up here. There it is right there. That's an original Lionel 1947 activated boxcar. But action. Let me see if I can get this other power unit down here. All right. I'm going to try to put the GG1 to pull all these cars. I don't know if I can do it. We're going to try. Oh, this train is so heavy. Oh. Steam engine's kind of on the easy side. Electric prices up. Tender most. Oh. Oops. Oh. Where do you get your Mega Smoke from after you pay for shipping? It's pretty crazy. I go to a local shop. Let's see. I actually go to Iron Horse Trains up in Hanover, Pennsylvania, and he's got I believe he's got a JT's smoke or a Mega Smoke contract, or not contract. What do you call it? He's got a I forgot what the heck you call it. He's able to sell it. He's a dealer. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. He's a JT Smoke dealer, so you can get anything you want. JT Smoke from him. He can order a lot of stuff as well, so pretty cool. Well, the GG1 sounds crunchy. It's a dual motor. I'll show you guys in a second what we're dealing with here. All right, so here's a GG1 hooked up to all the Cabeese. I don't know if she can do it. Whoa. Oh, this one. Oh, come on. What the heck happened? There we go. All right, the GG1's doing it. Ralph and Roger, Saturday Run Day number 1. Hey, Roger, how's it going? Guys, she's doing it. Look at this. Oh, we lost half our cars again. Of course. That might be the end of this parade, everyone. TV Tech, I just noticed all those Cabees have lights. Yeah, it's killing the power. I mean, seriously. It's taking a lot of effort to power up this train. Shoo. Hey, happy 4th, Randall. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, these are smoking Cabeese. See if it needs a little bit more smoke fluid here. Let's see what we got. Yes, it is a smoking caboose. Add some more. Sometimes you have to blow on it to get the fire started. There you go. Yeah, these are extended Vision Line Cabeeses. I've got 2 of them in the set. The other one is here. Let me. Oops. The other one is right here. It's a Western Maryland caboose. Whoa. Check that out. The other one's really going. Whoa. Smoking out the place. Look at that. Wow. Oh, geez. That's great. Here, let me grab take the GG1 off of here real quick. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh, man. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to try something really, really cool. So just because it's 4th of July, we're going to make lots of smoke. But I got to get this engine on the track first. Why does this station look like Strasburg? I think this is an MTH station that's modeled after a Reading station. And I believe Strasburg station is a transported Reading station. So that's probably why that looks like Strasburg so much. Also, MTH could have gone out to the Strasbourg and done some art drawings and things like that. Like I know Lionel's, known for doing similar stuff like that as well. You need to get one of those cabooses for Christmas. They're usually not too expensive. The extended Vision Line Cabeese are from like the 1980s and things like that. So I think the Union Pacific that's back here, grab it. You can find these for. Whoops! It just like dripped out something. Let's see. Oops. There we go. We'll get this one hooked up real quick. Oh God, he already got eBay hooked up already. That's awesome. Hey, Henry, he's back. We're going to make some fireworks here too. We're going to hook up the smoking, all my smoking Cabeese. We're going to get these guys to smoke. And then I've got the smokiest engine of them all. My K4, which is right here, 1361 K4. So we're going to have that hooked up to the smoking Cabeese. We're just going to idle it, make a smoky mess real quick. Because it's 4th of July. Why not? So let's add some smoke to you. Add some smoke to you. And smoke to you. All right. Hashtag the smoking caboose. Yeah. So I was going to say, like, this caboose, I believe, was like $20 or so. They're going to charge a lot of money for them because they're. So I had a smoking caboose brand new out of the box. I brought it home. It was Lionel, of course. And when I brought it home, it actually caught on fire, and I had to take it back to the manufacturer. So these two from, what's it say? Where's the date on here? Looks like 1998. I can't read the date on these. Let me see real quick. This one's 1989, and this one, both from 1989. So these do not have fans in them. They're just puffing, or they call them smoker bowl units. So what they're going to do, they're just going to statically smoke, compared to what the K4 has is a fan-driven smoke unit. And K-Line is actually really well known for making the smoking Cabeese, and they're actually more expensive than the Lionel. I think they were the first to do it. And Lehigh River just said that too. It's like, I see K-Line made some too. Yeah, actually, I really wanted a K-Line one before buying this one, but this was at an antique shop for like $20. So let's get power going to all these. Got the smokiest crew of them all. There we go. Happy 4th of July, everyone. There we go. All right, let me turn this off. Oh my God, it's so smoky up here, guys. Oh man. Whew. That was pretty epic. Oh man. Now it's all hazy up in here. Look at that. I love it. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think this K4 could pull all those cars. I don't want to burn up the single this little baby single motor in there. But this is actually a 13 1361 right here. So this is what they're going to be restoring. This is an 027 MTH Protosound 1, one of my favorite engines of the entire collection. But yeah, definitely a smoker. She likes to smoke a lot. Love it. But guys, I'm gonna run the top. Well, can run the top loop one last time. Run the other bottom loop again. This circuit here is pretty much out of commission for tonight, just because the cars keep on detaching. But it's whatever. It was a good parade. I'll run the top two. .462. I have not. Here, guys, I run the K4 on the middle track. I just have to get the Western Maryland going up top. I'll definitely have to check that out. It sounds awesome. Hey, Lehigh Valley, thank you so much. All right, guys. So let's see. Hey, Lackawanna, how's it going? All right, now I got the K4 hooked up backwards, but Yeah, I love that K4. So much fun. I forgot to show you guys this too. We have the new Spotlight car. Oh, nice. Delaware Lackawanna. Love that railroad. Whoops. Shoo. Campfire on. That's awesome. Yeah, I love catching the Delaware Lackawanna. Those old Alcos, smoky Alcos. I love them. They're so much fun to watch. A lot going on in a small space. Yeah, I believe this is a 4x12. And then I've got this extension yard in here with Caboose storage today and Penn Central boxcars. Yeah, this is a post-war rotating spotlight. And I actually did a YouTube short on this. And if you turn off the power, it goes crazy. Look at all this smoke. Oh, geez. But yeah, I can really smoke out this room with just this one engine. I love it. Yeah, that's like so. Yeah, RJ was there to help me with the short. Like, guys, definitely check it out. So we get the bell going. So this K4 is actually. Oh, let me turn off the bell. Oh, I'll just let it. I'll let her die down. This is actually a Protosound 1 from 1997 from MTH. Now I've got a what was that? I've got a K4 from the I believe 1947, 49 production run, and that is Lionel. But this one is from MTH. They're pretty affordable. They actually have one on eBay right now. I'm gonna see if it's still there. I was actually sending it to one of my friends to see if they wanted to buy it, but if it's still there, it's a good deal, and I'll show you guys what they usually go for. Like, here's one. It's a 3-rail Iron K4 MCC. They want $1,000 for it, but that's not the one I saw. I promise. Give me a second. If it's still even here, it's old. Oh. So, guys, the K4 that you're seeing in front of you behind the platform. They had one on eBay going for $147. And if you get a new battery, because these take batteries for the Proto Sound system, it's usually like $15 for the battery. They had one on eBay, and I sent it to a friend of mine, and it looks like it's sold. So, let's see. Oh man. Oh, it just sold. It sold yesterday at 11:05 in the morning for $147.99 free shipping. Wow. So yeah, usually you can do some digging on eBay to find them, um, with all the rail sounds and everything too. Like I said, I never really pay full price for engines, locomotives. The Baldwin that I was running earlier this stream, I believe it was $200, and that's with shipping already included. It's Proto Sound as well. Here, I'll show you guys that for anyone new stopping in. I'll put that on the main line real quick. Make sure it's on the track. And some MTH stuff, I think they do a little bit better job than Lionel. So here's the Baldwin. Just let me get a better look at that. There you go. This is Baldwin AS 616. This is Proto Sound 1, also from 1997. But the amazing thing with this is that the wheels on your inner trucks, they shaved them down. So they do hold weight. But when they go across 020, or not 027 turns, 031 curves, the wheels overhang and it doesn't trip up. So you could run this on really sharp turns compared to some of the other Lionel six wheel truck pieces. They end up shaving the middle wheel, not the end wheel over here. So then you derail on 031 curves. So this one also smokes. It's got a fan-driven smoke unit. There it goes. So yeah, these go for a really nice price as well. Nothing too crazy expensive. Great sounding locomotive. It has the rail talk and stuff. Get the thing to really smoke. Oh, I forgot the other Cabeese are smoking too. So much smoke up in here today. Oh man. Pretty crazy. This also has they call it freight sounds, freight yard sounds, just like the K4 and the engine up top. That Western Maryland's also a Proto Sound one. Oh, he just called him twice if he's out of the yard. And then you can hear the compressor kick in. But yeah, I love this stuff. It's classic MTH pieces. This is my first Baldwin engine or Baldwin diesel locomotive, not Baldwin steam locomotive. I've got a couple of Baldwins around, but yeah, it's such a great piece. Like I said, this is $200 on eBay. You have to kind of search for them. Sometimes you find them in estate sales. The engine up top, it's got all loaded sounds. It just doesn't have a smoke unit. I wish it did. It'd be so cool if it did, but always keep on searching, look up eBay, stuff like that. Same with the smoking caboose. If you find one on eBay, use your best judgment. If it doesn't look like it's worth, like $90 or something, don't get it. Like, use your best judgment. Don't pay a fortune for some of these items because they're dated. There's new stuff coming out all the time. And like I said, these smoking cabooses, they usually go, like this one was $20 at a flea market or antique mart. The other one, the Western Maryland, that was probably a little bit more expensive because it's a little bit more harder to find. It's more of a localized railroad, but I think it was like $30 or something. But yeah, definitely, like I said, use your best judgment, and they'll find them at train shows and things like that. And I'm sure you'll come across them. But if you ever see a caboose that has this style, it's hard to see. Let me move this guy down. Like this, oh, you can't even see it on this style smokestack. You might want to see underneath if it has pickups like this. And if you look underneath, it might say like smoking caboose, or if you see a bunch of wires underneath, like here you have two sets of wires. Well, a smoking caboose would have two sets of wires. One goes to the light, and the other one goes to the smoke unit. So always keep an eye open for that stuff. Just drip smoke fluid all over my hand, cotton candy smoke fluid. Fun. But anyways, everyone, I'm going to call the stream. It's 10:45 at night. Let me spin the camera so you guys can see me. There I am. Whoops. Whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing, Nick? There we go. I want to thank all of you for joining me, spending your Saturday night with Nick and Nikki down there. Thank you all, my mods. I know this is kind of a surprise. I reached out to everyone before the stream. I believe everyone except Alan, so I apologize for that. But you guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for being here for me and always letting me know about things as well. And thank you to all my subscribers, new and current subscribers. You guys make this channel possible. And I have such a great time doing these live streams. And it's not just for me, it's for you guys as well to share the hobby, share these adventures and things like that with the world. So thank you all so much for being here tonight. Have a safe and happy 4th of July. Remember, this Monday Run Day will be a canceled show. So spread the word if you guys know anyone else. Like this Monday, I guess it would be the 5th. There's no Monday Run Day. Today was sort of the Monday Run Day. And then remember tomorrow to tune in at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the live railroad stream from the Northern Central Railway down in York County, Pennsylvania. Gonna have to travel down there a long ways. And just have a great time watching that. We'll be hanging out. It won't be one of those, rail fan streams. I'm just going to stand there and watch the train. I'm going to be hanging out with you guys. We're going to run some trains, hopefully on the portable layout. And depending where I'm at, I'm not sure where we are recording from. I've got a couple locations in mind. Just bear with me. We'll try to find the best location for the best and all of that stuff. But you guys will have a great time. Number 17 is a beautiful locomotive. So you guys will have an amazing, amazing time with that. If not, you guys can always catch the replay. I'll have that saved on YouTube so you guys can watch that stream. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. You guys are great. Have a happy holiday. Split Rock said happy holiday, everyone. Nikki said happy holiday. DB Tech, awesome, had fun. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm glad you guys had fun, and you guys made it fun too. I love answering your guys' questions, talking about all this stuff. Henry will be on the stream tomorrow. Yeah, you guys will have a fun time. It's definitely a cool railway to check out. A lot of history. I'll go through the history tomorrow, go through the engine, all that stuff. If you guys have questions about the railway and what they do and when things, just ask me. I can try to answer it to the best of my ability. If not, I'll look it up. We'll have Nikki with me as well, so she can look up stuff for you guys if you have any questions that I can't answer. But anyways, everyone, have a great night. I'll see you in about 12 hours from now. Why am I doing that? But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And anyways, if you guys or anyone in here is new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Make sure you smash that like button so we can boost this live stream to many others using that fancy YouTube algorithm that I'm still trying to figure out. And thank you all to my current subscribers and new subscribers. But until then, everyone, happy railroading. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Be safe. See you guys. Happy birthday, America. See you guys.